They just prefer the latter, where it's just easier to just knock people away.
Yep, to wrap things up here, ladies and gentlemen, here, this is going to be the draft for you guys here for game number 2 here, and I hope you guys enjoy it, but because we're going to be jumping straight into the game here, and my oh my, this is going to be an interesting one here. Reborn Esports, they switch up the matchup here, they look pretty solid, but I don't know, after seeing the first game here, I'm a big fan of Matilda. I feel like Matilda's win condition is so crucial just because of how he positioned himself to allow those gliding wing buffs on the team to actually escape here. So I'm looking forward, can they pull it off? It's a really difficult mechanic to actually play because it requires a lot of communication between the team, and we've heard rumors as well. Homebdis has been playing together as a team for 2 years now.
Yeah, that synergy is going to be very, very helpful in this segment. But welcome back to the Land of Dom for Game 2. We've got the Homeboys now switching over to the blue side versus Reborn sitting on the red side. Now with the map being swapped over like this, is there going to be a difference? Let's find out.
Yep, seeing how Inferni is going to be on this himself here, as you can see, Homeboys already starting to make work here as Ijat, being the tank here from Savannah, tries to get a bit cheeky here, but just trying to force some sort of rotation. Can he steal this blue buff here? He's all by himself. He does have the flicker, but can he take it? No, he cannot. He misses his timing, but gets chain stumped. He has the flicker. He's going to be A-okay. So that's going to be a little bit of a cheeky place, but Reborn Esports go safely secure the objective. No, unfortunately, top side gets stolen by Inferni from Homeboys.
Perfect. This is what they wanted to do. They wanted to invade at the exact same time. They didn't have anybody to really kind of defend the buffs at that point in time, especially Yu Zong here, who is walking towards lane, realizes he hasn't shown up yet. Bottom side's getting attacked, therefore, where could he be?
Very good positioning here coming from Inferni to actually steal that here. Meanwhile, bottom side, we do see a trade-off from Chibi. He needs to take the red buff. Yes, he will take it here, so that's going to be a big win for Homeboys. Asia needs to disengage from that fight, but he misses the timing, gets stolen from the support, but at the same time, he's going to be A-okay.
Oh, no. Matilda was the one who actually took the buff. That's a little unfortunate. I mean, Thamos probably would have liked it a little bit better, but Zaka's looking for the plate on the ejector. Doesn't exactly get it, gets stunned instead. A little sad here, but again, early game, kind of even here for both sides.
Yeah, this is going to be a rough one for Reborn Esports, just because the Akeem lost the red buff on top, right? So stolen by Homeboys, yes, is not the most ideal one up on Matilda, but still, a steal is still a steal. So that's going to help them to team fight here. And guess what? Sapat, bottom side here, gets a solo kill against Isha, and that's not looking good for Reborn Esports here. And I don't know, the tilt might be kicking in now.
We'll see, but very good play coming in from Sapat there. And I mean, it's all coming full circle now. Zakas, he has to flicker on out of there, but can he get caught out by Anip, who doesn't close the distance in time, and unfortunately doesn't have a flicker as well. Took Vengeance instead, but they will have full control over the turtle.
Yep, and now this turtle, very objectified as well. First turtle, same scenario as will come from the first game here. Yi Shun Sing taking the first turtle in the game here. Very mirror matchup from game 1. Now, coming to the second game, Homeboys now. Ija tries to get a little bit cheeky here. Gliding Wing is there, but is it the right move here? He's overextended himself, but he got some serious damage. Everyone from side Reborn takes a little bit too much. Support finally joins in the fight, and Reborn Esports, they lose 1, they lose 2, and now the retaliation comes in. Here comes the Black Dragon. They want to secure this blue buff from the side of Reborn Esports, and Homeboys, they're knocking on the dome, but no, they take the Matilda. Can they take the blue buff? No, they cannot from Homeboys. Reborn Esports, they secure it for the team, and that's going to be a payback for the side of Reborn Esports.
At the end of the day, I think in terms of net profit here, Homeboys are going to take it away. Not only did they force Akeem back, but they are a level up on him. They force him to kind of lose out on that EXP, and if they keep this up, this is going to buy enough time for Chibi to actually get really, really massive and get those expensive items which we mentioned in game 1.
Yeah, definitely here. He's also 1 level on top of that as well, right? Like, he's going to have his power spike a little bit more here, but unfortunately for them, Mountain Shocker is there. Matilda gets a nice kill on towards mid up top. So Homeboys, they're looking for some serious pickoffs here, and this is not looking good for Reborn Esports now.
Funnily enough, this is how Reborn Esports should have been playing. Should have been playing in game 1, like exactly this basically. But now Ija is taking a little too much damage, manages to hop over the wall in towards safety here. Reborn put a successful defense, can't really capitalize on it just yet. But Jawhead is going to face check that brush, and hopefully we get to see what happens there. Okay, nobody dies, thank goodness.
Yeah, but yeah, the great usage of Gliding Wind earlier on from Homeboys as well. But on bottom side here, Isha 1v1 against Sapat here. He does have the Hellbird here. There's going to be some serious damage with Isha. Forces the Falling Star Moon, but he's going to be A-okay here because all Sapat needs is just one more hit and he's going to go down.
scary stuff, but now they're going to re-engage up towards the top side, getting that free kill onto Inferni. Matilda, once again, getting taken out. I mean, Inferni has been doing a significantly better job in comparison to Game 1, but, you know, getting caught out like that, it happens sometimes. Totally understandable, especially when you're supposed to be looking for plays consistently.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play from Reborn Esports, right? You take down Inferni, game might be won, but now Mountain Shocker is there. Big, massive one hits on the Reborn, and now they lose one, they lose two. Valor is out. Asia tries to save the day, but Homeboys, they're just so tanky. There's so much damage. Yujong gets a double kill, but guess what? Chibi is there to say otherwise.
Oh my goodness. Suppot is just getting kills after kills after kills. He is 3-0, level 8, catching up to Chibi really, really quickly as well. Unfortunately for Anip, he just had to take the brunt of the damage. Pop out his vengeance is just hope for the best. Hope for the best.
Yeah, as of now here, you can see Chibi going to be taking the objectives here. Has a turtle as well here. I definitely agree here early on. This is exactly how Reborn Esports should have been playing from game number 1. And now Homeboy is just showing you here how to play Yixun Scene at the best of best.
Yep, it's looking good. It's looking really, really good. I will, however, say that Reborn Esports is looking a little messy in terms of like how they set up the plays. They are very responsive, and the fact that Homeboys is dictating the tempo here is really putting Reborn in a really awkward position. Unstoppable force coming out on towards that Sylvana here. Can she get caught?
Gliding wind?
Yes, she does. The gliding wind saves her in the nick of time, and Suppot closes the distance but gets right under the turret. He's going to get absolutely destroyed there as this dive is not looking too good, but they find a retribution kill. Can they get one more? This is going well. Here we go. Soaring Eagle onto Kim, but Min is finally here to save the day, catching onto Chibi, and now Ejai on the run. Can they get out of there? No, they can't. That's going to be the execute coming in from Min and Anip. He should survive here, but let's see how hard they want to dive this.
Oh, this is a great retake here coming from Reborn Esports here. A little bit of overzealousness here coming from Inferni. Got some really nice pick off with the saves with the ejector here, but diving head on towards Akim and not getting the kill, that was pretty much them out of position and gets punished by Min here. So great response coming from Reborn Esports here, but Homeboys, they gotta keep their cool here because they had the perfect catch, but unfortunately got overextended their stay.
Yeah, what's frustrating is that they probably knew that Yuzong was missing at a certain point, and they were already up a kill, but they decided to overextend even further. And now Anip is going to be the diveable target here as he's trying to clear out that wave just in time, manages to protect it. 2v4, it's looking so good. They finally take out Sylvana. Do they take out the rest? Mountain Chakra has already been used. They find one kill. Can they get 3 more? Min, the next to hit the chopping block. Soaring Eagle to ensure that kill, but the rest they make out with a sliver of health. Great play coming in from Reborn, but a great reply coming in from the Homeboys.
What a clutch from Hakim here. He dropped his health to the last bar, 1 HP left. He was able to take down both players from inside Homeboys and came out with the slither of health here. That's going to be a clutch moment coming from Hakim here. Once again, now Reborn Esports, the win condition here is the buy time for Hakim. Can Homeboys try and pick him up? But so far, 2 attempts, 2 unsuccessful attempts from Homeboys on taking out Hakim.
Yeah, but this is really evening up the score. It's 10-11 now, 22k to 20k. Red buff. Oh, okay. Luckily, it didn't get stolen
so close
this time. I was really nervous about that because Matilda still does magic damage, and oh no, Ija, do they want to get him?
I mean, yeah, it's fine. He's fine.
I guess they see the immortality and they're like, maybe not. Maybe next time.
Definitely. But at the same time as well, lane control here. Homeboys is 1 step ahead here. Anip is already cutting Crave Wave down bottom here. Reborn was a little bit slow in that regards, and that's going to be an opening pick here for them. Man almost gets carried off, but Suppot getting shot by the tower. He's going to be cut out of the open here. No gliding win to save the day, but here comes Min's retaliation with the Black Dragon. The falling Samu comes in, but the overzealous of Rosakos, he gets taken out from the tower. He's going to go out, and now Reborn Esports, they have to back out. Not worth to dive the tower in that regards.
Not going to lie, that was kind of troll. That was kind of troll because again, Esmeralda could have just easily stayed down bottom side and net herself that free turret while the team essentially you just got a free kill for basically nothing, and due to the fact that there was an overextension coming in from Suppot, you trade flicker for flicker, your support lives, his offlaner dies, and you could get a free tower. That should have been the play.
What a good game here coming from Homeboys. It feels like both teams are finally stepping up their game in game number 2. It feels like this is no longer the warm-up series. This feels like a grand final almost close to grand final worthy game. But at the same time here, big major items up on mid here. Queen Wing already up on Yujong here. Homeboys, they have to find a way to kill more because as of now, they haven't exactly found a way to kill Akim yet.
Yeah, and they will outscale them eventually here. And that's the scariest part because Homeboys are going to be dependent. Oh no, Gila Ija is going to be getting chucked over towards. But again, no real... Yeah, it's only Ija. It doesn't seem like they wanted to go further than this. But no, he says no. Imperial Justice landing onto Mon, taking him off in one fell swoop. Zakas is the next to fall with the Soaring Eagle as well, but now this just leaves Min all by himself. Brother down, he needs to get this vengeance, but he's up against Sapat, who is so far ahead of the game at this point in time.
Oh my goodness, this is the exact same play that happened from game number 1 here. Reborn Esports, they're so split off from this fight. Look at this. Asia was all by himself down bottom lane, and the moment they showed themselves on the map that they are not grouped up together for Reborn Esports, Homeboys immediately says, you know what, let's jump them. They're not ready to fight us, and that's going to be the opportunity for them. Lord on top of that here from the side of Homeboys as well.
Yep, and I mean, Homeboys, they just got to keep up this pressure here, because remember in game 1, once they take control over the tempo, Reborn just will respond to it. They won't have enough time to really think about the the thought process of it and really maximize, min-max their play. However, Homeboys, if they just keep up this tempo and even speed it up, arguably, they might be able to catch Reborn a couple more mistakes.
Yeah, as of now, fortunately for them, they still have the middle tower control here. Map control is still phenomenal for both sides, but looks like they are going to force a fight before the Lord pushes up top here. But now, Black Dragon is there, but guess what? Zapat goes for the back lines. They catches on Man here, but the Ejut is going to be there. He eventually gets taken down, but Neeb is trying to hold down the fort here, but Reborn Esports, they have the upper hand, they have the map, they have the damage, they're all clumped up, and guess what? Homeboys, they're so split, they can't really do much here. They've got a couple trade. Asia going to be left all alone, getting a little bit greedy. Inferni goes for ultimate, eventually takes them down, so that's going to be a big win, but fortunately for Reborn Esports here, they managed to force the fight. Lord just made it on time in the base here, and Homeboys is in no condition to defend with this Lord.
Interesting. I didn't expect Homeboys to actually force a fight there. I think threatening a fight would have been the play, considering that the waves were coming in with the Lord Empowered minions on top of Lord actually pushing in from that top side. They probably could have gotten a lot more off of that play, but again, that fight was looking terrible to begin with for the side of Homeboys. They were split literally right down the center.
Yeah, definitely I agree here. Like, that overzealousness here was what paid for their life here, but fortunately for them, this is going to be a little bit of hope for Reborn Esports. Our predictions are still A-okay for now, but still, it's going to be a rough uphill battle from Reborn Esports. Can they continue to punish these mistakes that are being made from the side of Homeboys? That's going to be a really, really hard one here. Because as of now, all things considered, all hope is on Akim to carry the game from Reborn Esports.
Yeah, and I think he's getting very close to that point as well. I mean, he's 2 levels down, but he's had 4 kills, 7 assists, hasn't died once since, and it's been looking good. All he did was lose 2 buff. He lost 1 buff in the beginning, and then lost his blue buff later on. No big deal. He is coming back into this game, even though they are 6K behind.
Oh, I'm so worried for Reborn Esports now. Look at this. They're setting up for a shot potentially for Homeboys to actually go in to walk into the bush here and hopefully get some kills here. But Reborn Esports, they are not getting those opportunities. And on top of that, while they're waiting in the bush here, they're actually losing so much lane control from every single lane. Whereas Homeboys, they understand objective. They understand map control. They understand that taking away the economy is the way to go. Play the math.
Yeah, play the math. And I think Reborn, honestly, both teams are responding very correctly. Because Reborn, they know that they're behind. They know that they can't really do too much about this. Ooh, okay, that's going to be the unstoppable force being used by Asia here. Asia, he taps him once, but again, no real play being set up. They're going to force it. Here it comes. Black Dragon does come into the backline. Ejector as well, but can they want? Nope. They don't want to get rid of this Sylvana. She is not the priority target, but they have to protect their backline. Sapat is going to try and jump on in. He's going to fall right about now. No, he's still alive. Finally, he dies, but that just means that Akim, he's completely out of this fight. They are missing their hyper carry, and Chibi, he's having a firing range, but Reborn, they know exactly what they want to do. They got to take out Chibi and force them back. Akim now rotating back in towards the fight. Does he have the battle mirror image? I think he used it earlier. Climbing Reaper being bought by Isha, and now they are cutting them down. This is what Reborn were looking for.
Oh my goodness, that should have been a downfall play from Reborn Esports here, but the amount of sustainability up on Min is unreal. They bought so much time for Akeem to actually go back to base and reset here, but now Homeboys with 3 men down, they still have Chibi. Can they do the damage? Forced out the Mountain Shocker here. It's going to buy a little bit of space for Reborn Esports, but now with all this much space here, this is going to be Reborn Esports planning their retaliation attack of the Titans, man.
Honestly, I do have to commend from the Homeboys Sabat. He found an amazing opportunity to get on top of Akim, and he got so close to taking him out.
Oh my god.
If he took out Akim, I think that fight would have been drastically different.
I think this is like the third attempt from the side of Homeboys to actually take down Akim, but failed miserably. And this is frustrating to watch how Homeboys is playing here. Just because, like, you know, it's so close, yet so far. But the moment we take Akim down, that is pretty much our win condition from Homeboys. But it's so extremely hard to take him down, actually.
I wouldn't say that it was like a failed miserably sort of situation. Like that means they didn't even get close to him. It's a strong word. I would say more of like it was a little too close for comfort.
Oh, yeah.
Because Akim was put at 1 HP. So Sabat was literally an auto attack away. He could have spat at him just a little bit and he would have tipped over.
Yeah, you know, the assist was there, right? Like, there's just so much support and ground control. Like, it feels like Mun, I would say he was the underrated player in this regards here. He's been setting up so much stuns for the team that people just don't realize what he's doing. But he's 2-6 and 9, but he's doing tremendously well. But hold that thought for now. Now, another fight is going to be able to break here. Lord is going to be knocking down to the middle tower here. Homeboys trying their best to mow him down here. There's going to be a huge Shangman coming in. Falling Samu comes in, but misses the mark here. Falling the shotgun is there. But look at this. Min and Asia super tanky. Sapat once again going for the backline. Tries to dive for the Akim, but guess what? He got the wrong target. The support and tanks are still alive. Min is still inside the base, but here comes the blazing duet from Akim. A big one. Takes the Who down. Looking for more. Reborn Esports. They want to bring this into Game 3. They're doing their best. Ija tried their best to go in for the mount, but no, it does not happen. The crystal was focused down, and Reborn takes game number 2. That is not what I was expecting here from the first game in the MPL Season 7, but guess what? This is a really close match between both these teams.
That was really solid coming in towards the end there. They kept their mentality